Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Noecker with Home of Fight, and with me today, Curtis Blaydes. Curtis, how we doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm great, man. Thanks for taking the time. I need to know right off the bat, though, when are we getting this fight? Because I'm seeing May 17th, I'm seeing June 21st. What's the official word?
It's June. June 20th, as far as I know, that's what it is. But it says the U.S. piece of the usually just switch. Who knows? As of right now, I'm preparing for June.
So we're going to Azerbaijan. That's official.
Yep, yep.
Now, I mean, what are your thoughts on that going to Azerbaijan? Like that's different than Vegas, obviously. I know your opponent's going to have a lot of fans there. Any thoughts?
None. It, it can't help you. It's like if we were hiding in Chicago, it doesn't help me at all. I'm not a emotional fighter. I don't get angry. I don't get hyped up. I don't. I'm I'm neutral. So regardless of the venue, I've fought other guys in their backyard. Uh, like I say, I know from experience, it doesn't help you. So,
And then, I mean, get gross with me for a second. What is norovirus like? Joe Pfeiffer got sick this past weekend. It's been a problem lately. I mean, was that just hell?
yeah, it's rough. I can't speak for everyone, but in my own experience, about 12 hours of hissing out of your butt. Essentially.
Oh.
It's it's rough, and it's very dehydrating. It's like obviously it's not just the diarrhea; it's also nausea. You're throwing up. You can't hold down even a drop of water. It's it wasn't a good experience, and that's why I had to call off the fight. I'm not gonna risk my racing and my legacy and everything I built up because I got a virus like the morning of the fight. So it was an easy decision for me.
I don't know if you saw this past weekend, but Lupe Godinez in the corner, she was also having some stomach issues, to put it lightly
Ah,
there.
yeah.
Um, when you're having these issues, like, is there a thought in your mind, like, all right, I'll tough it out, I'll do it, or the whole, like, at what point are you like, I can't, I just can't do it?
No, I knew immediately within the first hour, like it was bad. I knew then. I know uh my coach was like, "Oh, we'll just see how it is in a few hours." 'Cause I hit him up immediately. It hit me at like 2 in the morning. It woke me up out of my sleep, and I texted him while I was on the toilet, like, "Yo, I am messed up. This is not good." And yeah, we made it to this station around like 1 in the afternoon. I was just like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to healthily be able to bounce back and be me." And that's not to say I couldn't have won, but this is heavyweight, man. It doesn't take the most skill to get a lucky haymaker or a lucky overhand. I just wasn't worth it.
And then I don't have much to ask about your opponent just because it's already been booked. You've already talked a lot about it, but I am curious, like when they give a veteran like yourself this, newer up and coming prospect, so to speak, like does that make you feel any type of way? Or are you one of those guys that's like, yo, bring it? I love that.
Money's the same. So I don't think you can get me an 0-18 guy. You can get me Jon Jones. The money's the same. I don't care. And I don't care about the venue. I don't, I'm not into all the like the bragging and flashiness. I'm here to get money and to get out. When I'm retired, I hope the world forgets about me. I don't. I just want my money. I just want to get out of here.
You got some unforgettable moments, unfortunately, man. You're not going anywhere anytime soon. But I saw a crazy stat, and this surprised me just because of what I think about Curtis Blaydes when I watch you fight. You haven't had an official takedown in a fight since 2021. Has that been a stat thrown at you lately?
No, but I've been able to ink on it. Yeah, it's weird. Like it just hasn't happened because I remember the last one I had was against Jorginho. I had a few in that one, and after that I went to Ohio and we fought uh, Dawkins, and I didn't need to wrestle. And then London with Aspinall, that ended. I didn't get a chance to use the wrestling. And then Almeida, he used his wrestling. I didn't get a chance to use mine. And then the last Aspinall fight. So it's weird how it works out. Like that's how, that's why I do appreciate the record I do have. I have like 61, 62 takedowns. That's not easy, and I don't. I I would be shocked if another heavyweight even touched 45. Like, I
Oh
don't
yeah.
think that's ever gonna happen. It
In,
just
in this
how it works out.
in this matchup specifically, are you looking at it like I don't know what your mindset is even going into fights. Like I don't know if you're a person that's like I'm going to strategize for a takedown or I'm just going to see what happens. But what are your thoughts there?
I'm organic. I mean, I learned my lesson with Derek Lewis. I forced a takedown I didn't need. I was already eating them on the feet. I just in my head I was like, I'm just gonna get one because I want one. Not because uh, I needed it. Not because it actually presented itself. I was just forcing it, and I paid the price. I learned my lesson. If it's there, I will go for. I'm always looking because it doesn't take a lot of mental energy for me to see the opening or a single leg or a double leg. But if it isn't there, like with Junior Dos Santos, I shot on him like 8 times and went 0 for 8, but it opened up the striking. So I'm down for whatever. I mean, I do like to get 8 downs. It makes it easier. But if it's not good, it's not good.
And when this fight was first booked, when people started asking you about Kuniev, they said, "What are your thoughts on this guy?" I said, "I don't know, man. I had to Google him.
Yeah,
It
I did
was,
know.
but now you've had another month to Google the guy. Do you have any fresh thoughts on him, or pretty much still the same?"
He's a started heavyweight. We all hit hard. So that's nothing special. Unless you're hitting like Ngannou or a Hunt. He's not that. He's not overly athletic like a Gon or an Aspinall. He doesn't seem to be the most technical like of Volkov. There's, I'm not saying he added anything, but he's not like there's nothing special. Like, oh, watch out for that. Watch out for the standard heavyweight hitmakers.
In the heavyweight division lately, it's been getting some, I don't know the word critique, criticism, just people saying it's nowhere near as deep as it used to be, right? Heavyweight division champion, baddest guy on the planet. Now people are saying, the top 15 doesn't necessarily look like what it used to be. Do you feel the same way that the division is not as
Oh
deep as it used to be?
yeah, I mean, I look at some of the the guys that are ranked right now, and I don't view a lot of them as threats. Like, I remember when I first got in the UFC in 2016, we still had Andre Arlovsky was a different Andre Arlovsky. You had Junior, you had Hunt, you had Velasquez, you had Ngannou, you had like there was just a lot more names. Stipe, Verdum, so many OG, but it just happens. It comes in waves. So maybe in another 5 years we'll get like eight, 8 to 9 great young heavyweights in the UFC. But I'm not overly worried about it. 'Cause I think as the sport grows, you'll get a lot more bigger guys who start to lean into the MMA earlier. But I didn't get in really until after I got out of school. I was like 21, or I wish I had began earlier. I know there are guys beginning earlier. Well, I think in a 2 more years, we'll start to see those guys in the UFC, and it'll be a better division overall.
And I mean, heavyweight still is the best fight to make, probably. Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall. Do you think that fight ever gets made? If it does, who do you think
No,
takes that one?
it's not gonna happen. But if it did, like, oh, who knows? I probably want to see it. Like, you can make an argument for John. You can make an argument, and that's what I hate when people go into like a title fight where both guys are amazing. You're like, yeah, no, this guy 100% is gonna win. How can you say this? That means the other guy, he doesn't even deserve to be in the fight. I don't view title fights like that. I don't view great matchups like that. Like that's why I think they I feel you don't know.
And why do you think that doesn't happen? Do you think that's like a Jon Jones thing, a negotiation thing?
Yeah. No, this is all on John. He's the holdup. I don't know why. I'm not saying he's scared because he's Jon Jones. Like, what do you have to be scared of? I do believe, even though it's not fear, I think he's expecting of. He's older, a little slower, a little. It's harder to heal from the little bumps and bruises and that stuff. I think he feels more vulnerable, and we've already seen him. I view his fight versus Dominic Reyes. I view that as a loss because I was there. I watched that fight. I view it as a loss. We've already seen his aura like diminish. I think he also understands that, and I mean, again, I don't want to say he's scared, but I think he's acknowledging like I could lose, and for him having that O is everything. That's I've always believed that guys who are undefeated, you wanna have that loss. You do because the longer you're undefeated, the more it it dictates how you fight. You don't want to open up. You're like I'm 8-0. I don't want to lose, but that's how I view this with John. He's hesitant because he knows he could lose. He understands Aspinall is like legit.
Do you think another guy with aura? You think Alex Pereira has any place coming up to heavyweight?
I mean, yeah, there's guys he can beat, but I don't. I think you put him in there with Derek Lewis, Almeida, me, Erge. Like, yeah, he has a shot. He hits hard. I'm not gonna say he doesn't have any shot, but the odds are heavily against him because I can't speak on all those guys wrestling, but I'm getting there with Almeida. Almeida can 100% take him down and just hold him down. I know I can take him down. I know. I think even Aspinall, like I've seen him, he's got a little bit of explosiveness with the wrestling. I think that's a major factor. He's able to be very aggressive and just here and there in that like danger zone, and he gets away with it at light heavyweight. I don't know if you do that heavyweight. I don't know.
I mean, it's just interesting because every time he goes up against someone like Jan, they're like, he's just gonna get wrestled, and he makes his way out of it. But yeah, man, heavyweight, I don't know. You guys are a little bit different up there. You know what I'm saying?
There's a reason for weight classes. Like if weight wasn't a factor, there wouldn't be a light heavyweight. It would just be heavyweight. There's a reason it's light heavyweight and heavyweight.
And Azerbaijan seems to be kind of the card of rebookings. I don't know if I got April Fools or not, but it's the rumor at least is that Jamahal Hill and Khalil Rountree is going to be on that card too now. Do
Nice.
you like that fight? Who takes that one? That's a banger, dude.
That's again, that's a great matchup. They both hit very hard. I do believe that Khalil has the more technicals hand up, but that's not to say he's better. We've all seen where Dricus Duplessis has been out there doing, and I'm gonna just say it. The footwork is abysmal, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he hits really hard. He's aggressive, and he knows who he is. I feel like Jamal's a better version of a Dricus without the rushing. Like, yeah, it's not the most technical, but if it lands, it'll knock you out. So,
Great card, man. I can't wait. Last thing I want to do. Have you been seeing this Studio Ghibli stuff going around? All the
yeah,
AI
I
stuff?
love it. I love anime, and I love all the anime versions of MMA greats. I love seeing it. I want one. I want,
Hey,
I mean,
say less, bro. Bam.
oh!
It's pretty
Look,
good, right?
hey, you got me with the, what's that, an 8 pack or a 10 pack? It looks
I just
good.
put the picture in, man. It did the work. It's got like 40 white guys watching you. It's kind of weird, but
And
it
so
actually made you
that's
white at first. I had to type in make him black, give him a beard. So we got
make
there
him
though,
black.
bro.
Give him a beard.
I'll send it to you. Don't worry, man. But
No, that's
Curtis,
a good one.
Yeah, obviously, you're an anime guy. What's your favorite Miyazaki film?
Ooh, they're all so good.
They are
Ah, didn't they just made one last year, like the Blue Heron?
The Boy and the Heron.
Yes, I watched that. That was a trip. That was a
Fire.
trip. I might have to watch that one again because I feel like I didn't really understand all the
It was
underlying.
deep. Yeah.
It was deep. It was deep. But my favorite probably is Princess
Mononoke.
Mononoke. Is that one of those?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like the only one I haven't seen, dude.
that's my favorite.
All
That's
right.
that's the original anime I saw when I was like 8. It was in the
Yeah.
theaters. I was like, "What is this?" And my dad was like, "I don't know. We can watch it." I loved it. I love. That's my favorite, hands down.
All right. I'll put it top of my list. Spirited Away takes it for me,
Spirit
but
Away is great, but if you like
they're all good.
action, you like action. That one's action heavy. Action
Yeah.
heavy.
You ever seen Primal? It's a TV show.
Um, no,
It's
what's
newer. It's by Gendy Tartakovsky. He's the same guy that made
Oh
like
no no
Samurai
no
Jack.
no no! I did. I thought you was talking. I don't know why I had a brain, or I was thinking live action. I did watch that. I love
Bro, wasn't that good?
Jindy. I love his animation. Like it's very obvious, like how he animates. Like Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab, they all have that look. I love that look.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the man. I'm glad you watched that because a lot of people ask, are like, no, I never seen it. And I put him on, but I don't have
It,
to.
it's
Um,
slept on. It is slept on.
they're coming out to season 3, so hopefully it keeps on.
Oh, I didn't even know.
That's what they say,
Oh
man. I don't know when,
oh.
but
Wait, how did the last season end with a dude he dies and the lady hops on him and just has a baby? I was like, this is wild.
it
I
made me
don't know what to
cry, but it
say.
was wild.
No, it was deep, but I was like, is this what he wanted? Was that consensual? We'll never know.
It's what he got, bro. It's what he got. Oh, Curtis, man, thank you for the time. Before I get you out of here, a lot of people excited for this rebooking. Anything you want to say to all your fans?
Um, I'm going to get the finish. I'm looking to get that. I need to go out, especially after having to pull out the day of. I know aesthetically how that looks. I've been seeing in my comments on the pull out king. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I'm looking to get the finish.
The Pullout King. I'm not going to call you
Yeah.
it. Don't worry.
Thank
Ladies and gentlemen, June 21st, Azerbaijan, Curtis Blaydes is back. Kick some ass, brother.
you. I appreciate the support, man.